guys, we got some news, okay? Some unfortunate news, but some news nonetheless. This is actually not the unfortunate news, okay? This is actually the decent news. The San Antonio Spurs are signing David Duke Jr. on a two-way contract. So if you don't know who David Duke Jr. is, it's okay. I kind of didn't know either. I'll be real. I didn't really know. But if we look at his stats here, not too shabby. Let's see. Let's do stats. I think I accidentally deleted the tab. We'll just go to ESPN. It's fine. Nothing to get run home about, but he does make a lot out of his minutes. So as you can see here, first year with the Brooklyn Nets, he averaged 15 minutes per game, started 7 of those games, so they trust him in that regard. Shot 36%, not great. 3-point percentage, terrible. And then his points, 4.7 points per game. And then we can see here in his second season, 9.9 minutes, 3.7 points, 8% from 3, but he barely shot any. So like take this with a huge grain of salt, okay? He didn't shoot any really. So doesn't necessarily seem like a volume 3-point shooter or anything like that. I'll be completely transparent in saying that I have not had like time to really look into him much at all. But all I could do, and I hate having to do this, but I'll look into it a little bit later. But since this news just dropped not that long ago, we got to talk about it. The only thing I've been looking into thus far is just highlights. And overall, I mean, he definitely shows a certain amount of energy. I think that he's very crafty when it comes to getting to the rim. So that's good. But just overall, I don't really know what to say. Because here's the unfortunate news, okay? This is the thing that actually is going to make you sad, all right? This is going to actually ruin your day. So since he got signed to a two-way, I know what you're thinking. How could he be signed to a two-way? Is it something going on because Charles Bassey is gone, or because he's hurt? Like, are they managing to kind of adjust something? As far as what we know, I don't know how credible this is. I have no idea. But this is from Paul Garcia. The Spurs have officially signed David Duke Jr. and waived Sir'Jabari Rice. And I didn't see anything on Sir'Jabari Rice. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Well, 12 hours ago. Okay, yeah, CBS, they announced it too. Okay, so it is credible. So we're learning in real time. Yeah, he's gone. So they waived him. Now the question is, why would they do that? I'm not 100% sure, guys. I don't have many answers for this. I'll be real with you. If you have anything you want to throw out there, I'll be sure to listen. Because the initial thing that I thought was, with me not knowing who David Duke was at all, I thought, oh, okay, it's the age gap, right? Like David Duke's probably a super young guy, and Jabari Smith, we already know that he's older coming into the team. Like he's 24 years old, but David Duke is 24 years old. Probably because he's too old. See, there you go, July. See, you just did it. That was my initial reaction too. I was like, he must be like much older than. But no, they're the same age. I will be honest in saying Jabari's game is quite limited. Like he's very reliant on that pump fake and everything like that. But I mean, he's a master at it, and I loved his craftiness. But he just, I don't know. That was the weird thing for me. But David Duke, as far as them head to head, he's more athletic than Jabari Smith. I'll say that. This is what frustrates me, because like when I briefly try to look into him, I couldn't find that much. And I feel like the only way I can get the most out of this is if we literally ask a Nets fan. So if more stuff come out, right now it's just a two-way contract. It's very rare when we get to even see two-way contracts. But as it stands right now, I would have to, take some time and look into them and see what Nets fans think of them. Because I don't know. Let's see. We can at least try. Let's make an attempt. Let's go to a God forbidden place called Reddit. right, so here's Nets Reddit 8 months ago. Nets finally converting David Duke Jr.'s contract to a standard deal. Okay, let's see their reaction to this. Nets decided to not sign Moses Brown to a standard after the 10 days and instead gives the open spot to him. Okay. I think it's the right move since Sharp has improved and Brown didn't show any promise in his minutes played. Good for DDJ, sorry. Better not trade that man to the Wizards. Well deserved. He's been grinding out for us in both Long Island and Brooklyn for a while now. So it doesn't seem like it's that much of a downer when this occurred a minute ago. Let's see. So happy for Duke. Hardest working player I've ever seen. Used to live in the practice gym. Okay, so maybe he's a gym rat. Like I said, these are just fans' reactions. Like this is not research. Look at college and draft conversations about him. That's a really good idea, actually. Let's see. I know what we can do. Draft. Let's see. Mavs draft. All right. Okay, so here we go. David Duke. 6'5", 204 pounds. Pros. Versatile defender with high motor. Okay. So that would definitely work. And that kind of goes in pace with what that Reddit thread was saying, that he's a hard worker or whatnot. Good size for his position. Impressive athlete. That's what I was saying. Shifty with good change of direction and quick first step. Yeah. Like I said, very crafty. Let's see. Can drive both left and right. Strong passer against traps. One thing I'm worried about is when we get to cons, if they say he can't shoot. Because obviously he hasn't been taking threes. Very good in transition as both a passer and scorer. Good rebounder. So maybe he's kind of more of a combo guard. Has advanced dribbling moves that he can use to create space. So, like I said before, I did feel like he was more athletic than Sir Jabari Rice. Sorry. So maybe that's part of it too. Here we go. Flat jumper with overall poor form. Yep. That's what I was worried about. Decision making can be inconsistent. Forces shots hit the rim. Struggles shooting off the dribble, loses footwork easily, needs to reduce turnovers, inefficient finisher at the rim, can often miss open shooters on the perimeter for drives. Okay, so sometimes he can have some tunnel vision, but being in the league at least a season and going into this one, possibly that has changed, or actually 2 years, right? Defensively, Duke can safely guard both guard positions thanks to his length, motor, and athleticism. Duke has potential. Okay, so he has a high motor. So he kind of spits. He spits. He kind of fits our MO, right? Our mantra. What's that ad on the left side? Looks like an Etsy ad. I loved it. Oh my goodness. That's wild. Yeah, it looks like an Etsy ad. And over here is Love Island games? I don't know. If it's offending you, I can try to exit it. There we go. Not interested. Unless you guys are interested. I'll try to not show that ad again. Thank you. What are we going to show now? And it went away. But yeah, good stuff. Ryan, we just talked. Ryan. Clan, what are your thoughts if the Spurs pick a boat? Ryan, we just talked about that. Like, come on, Ryan. Guys, shame Ryan. Shame Ryan. Shame that man. Shame him, please. Ryan slacking. Just shame him. Just shame. Just shame this man. Fire Ryan. Yeah, Ryan. Shame. There you go. Ryan. Seriously, Ryan? Yeah, exactly. Really? I'm disappointed, Ryan. I'm disappointed in you. Yeah. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. So, Serge Ibaka's gone. It's sad, but at the same time, they got a guy that's massively athletic. So there's that. I don't know. Clan said he loves some Bobo. His comparisons is Josh Richardson? Whose comparisons is Josh Richardson? Was that on here? Seriously? Josh Richardson. I don't see that. But I guess. I don't see. Whatever. If he's like Josh Richardson, that's huge though. Shame, Ryan. Shame. Yeah, Ryan. Come on. Clan, what do you think of Bobo? We just talked about that.